everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today I am working on another Halloween wreath. I have a 14-inch Dollar Tree wreath foam wired with 18 pipe cleaners. There'll be a video on how to do that up there, which YouTube has made a lot easier to do. Now I can do it as I'm uploading the video, so maybe we'll start to actually see cards up there in the corner. So my mesh is, I have two, of course. This one, which you can see it really good on the roll, this is from Joann's Spring line. It's like black mesh, well, it's silver mesh, but it's not silver, it's like a pewter color, which I'm into. And we're gonna pair that with a black. I have this whole, I cut 18-inch pieces. I have this whole left over, this whole amount left over from the silver roll, and I have no more of the black. So either the silver was really long or the black was short, and we're gonna be in for a terrible surprise when we get all the way around. So what I'm gonna do here is, because I want both of these to show equally, like I want this black to kind of tone down some of the silver. I'm gonna alternate every color, and then when I come back and do the second poofs on top, I'm gonna switch them. I think I'm gonna start from, every time I do it I start differently, but I had a really hard time the last wreath I did. I don't even know what the last wreath I did was, but it was hard to get into those last couple of ties. So I'm gonna start from the inside and see. This is the deluxe. This one's from Craft Outlet. This is like the, I think it's called Wide Stripe Metallic or something like that. How are you guys doing? I think the last wreath I recorded was that fall Deco mesh wreath that I think is going up on a Monday. So it was a Deco mesh wreath with the blue buffalo check Deco mesh. You know, I was just not feeling like anything in that video. I started editing it and it was like, okay, so I'm not talking at all, and I'm just like, yeah, skip forward. The thing's been pretty rough over here for me. So even though it is Saturday at like 6 a.m., I decided to get a little bit of this done, and maybe I can do a couple of hours, you know, break it up into a couple of different segments. Like ideally I would be able to sit here and finish this whole wreath from start to finish, because that makes editing so much easier, but you know. Sometimes our bodies do not agree with us, and mine is definitely not agreeing with anything today. It's just my back, like nothing else is really going on. My back is just bothering me a lot, and I can't get in with physical therapy until August 4th. I keep thinking it's June, but it's July. I'm like, it's a whole month away. But I think that, well, it's like 3 weeks away. What is today? It's the 17th. I thought it was the 16th. I don't know what days are anymore. I have like a tickle in my throat. can do my second layer on the inside ring. Yeah, I think I started from the inside last time, and then when I got to like the last one over here, it was super tight. Like, not super tight to get it in, I was just having trouble getting it in. I just in no way made that even attempted to make that even. That's better. So as you guys know, I have been on a diet since I got out of the hospital after the Jardiance episode. And I have lost 30 pounds. And I was doing good. Like, I was like, I'm really doing good. Like, I'm just feeling good, you know, motivated. And then I switched my calories from 2,500 to 2,000, and then from 2,000 to 1,500, and from 1,500 to 1,200, and then for a couple of days, don't know how I managed, I was at around 900, which, not advisable at all. I didn't feel like, I was like, I'm satisfied, like I'm, you know, because if you eat 900 calories worth of junk food, of course you're going to be starving. But I had nice, full meals, like I wasn't hungry, which is partly because of the Ozempic, which I still have to take today. I've like been putting it off. Because today's my last dose. Today's my first dose at double the original dose. So I'm like, ugh, what am I gonna feel like later? But anyway, if you're eating a bunch of junk food at 900 calories, like, you're gonna feel terrible. But because I was eating like full meals with protein shakes, like sometimes I could have 3 full meals and a protein shake and still get it in under 900 calories. But, I think my metabolic rate drops so much, because I have been, y'all know that I am the first person to complain as soon as it gets over 70 degrees in this house. I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying. I went to sleep the other night, and I had the thermostat set on 72, and I woke up and I was still so cold that I had to grab my heating pad from the side of the bed and like cuddle up with it, and it still took me forever to fall back asleep because I was like shivering. Because I guess when your calories are that low, your body's like, oh, he's definitely about to die. Let's not worry about keeping him warm, and let's worry about keeping his organs functioning. You know, one of those things. This is nice. I like that it has the snowdrift in it. So that went on for a couple of days, and I am still freezing. But I decided today that the whole 900 calories thing, not for me, not for anybody probably. I mean, like, if you're a child, if you're like a 6-year-old maybe, I don't know. Also, if you're a 6-year-old, you shouldn't be watching this video. Yeah, I have a problem, and I'm sure a lot of people are like this, where it is all or nothing for me. Like, I'm not gonna do something, if y'all have noticed from any of these videos, I'm not gonna do something and phone it in. Like, I'm not gonna do it half-butted. I said the A word. No, I said the S word in a Patreon video, and then I was like, oh man, but those aren't monetized. So I was like, oh, okay, I can say that. But like, when I go in, I go all in. So it's like, why can't I find a happy medium between losing weight, feeling okay, and starving myself. You know, is there some line between there where I'm still dieting, I'm still doing calorie restriction, I'm still counting my carbs to, not really to lose weight, I'm counting my carbs to keep my blood sugar in check. My blood sugar was 89 when I woke up the other day, and I was like, okay. Down from like, when it was, my fasting blood sugar was like 280 before the hospital. So I'm hoping my A1C goes way down. When I go back to the doctor, I think it's the 28th of August. All right, that was silver black, so I'm gonna do black silver on this one. It's just hard, and like it's too hot to go exercise, and it's been raining. Yo, I told my mom the other day, I was like, why has this summer not been like as like I was so worried all year. I was like, it's gonna be summer, it's gonna be so bad. Like I worry about summertime temperatures. On Christmas Day, I'm like, oh my God, it's so, you know, it's Christmas, but you know, in summertime it's gonna be so hot, I'm not even gonna be able to leave the house. But it has been so, we have had such a mild summer because it's been raining every day. Non-stop. Every time my mom goes home, her whole driveway is flooded. I'm just like, I don't want to be out. Like, I don't mind driving in the rain. I don't want to be getting out of the car and like loading up groceries in the back of my car when it's raining and then unloading groceries at my house. I think I went for a walk once because I'm still trying to get the 10,000 steps. So right now I'm just trying to get to 5,000. I was at 4,000 yesterday because I went off with my mom. But yeah, I have not gotten to 10 yet. We'll see. I think that would take some serious effort on my part. Yeah, me and my mom went to the grocery yesterday, and I was talking to her, and I was like, I have no energy. I said, I feel terrible. And she's like, it's because you're not eating. And I was like, I am eating. Like, don't say like I'm not eating. Like, I know that I'm eating. I'm just not eating enough. So I made the deliberate choice to buy some strawberries, which I cannot tell you the last time I had a donut peach the other day, or a saucer peach, or whatever y'all call them. But like, to buy fruit that I know I'm gonna eat every day for breakfast for the next 2 days, because I bought a pound of strawberries and I eat 4 ounces at a time. I was like, okay. I said, let me try this. Because the whole thing with weight loss is like, what works for me might not work for you, and what works for you probably will not work for me. So I was doing like super restrictive carbs, like no starches at all, no sugar. And now I'm just like, that's not sustainable long term, and I need to be more invested in what happens a year from now instead of what the scale says tomorrow. Because if I lose weight on 900 calories, when I stop eating 900 calories, that means I gain weight. So, do I want to eat 900 calories for the rest of my life? No, I would like to have a piece of birthday cake. No, I don't really want birthday cake. What do I want? I want a sandwich. God, I would kill for a sandwich. I made, me and my mom went off yesterday, and I'm looking everywhere for this Ghost protein powder, the fruity cereal milk one. Can't find it online. Can't find it in store, but I saw a recipe for protein pancakes where it's a scoop of protein powder, an egg, some baking soda, and some milk, some almond milk. And like everybody who made them on, like those people on YouTube, y'all. I know I'm a person on YouTube, but if you ever see me doing something that looks incredibly difficult, and I'm like, oh, this is so easy. Like if you're on Patreon and you saw the donut video, like at no point am I like, oh, this was so easy to do, let me show y'all. No, it was not easy to do. It was harrowing. It took years off my life to make that damn donut. But like the people on YouTube who are cooking, like they make this pancake and they're like, oh, that is better than IHOP. And I'm like, really? That's better than an actual pancake, that protein pancake? Wow, I need to try that. I came home and made it. It was like eating a very thick peanut butter flavored saltine cracker. That's how dry it was. And my mom tasted it and she was like, oh, it's okay. She's like, you're gonna put butter and syrup on it? I was like, no, I never put butter or syrup on pancakes. Mostly because it's extra carbs and calories. Like, who puts carbs on top of carbs? Well, a lot of people do, but I was like, no. So I went to go eat it and I was like, oh, okay. And I took a couple bites of it and I convinced myself that it was okay. And I guess if I really wanted pancakes, it would be a passable substitute. But it's only a passable substitute if I somehow become allergic to regular pancakes. So I was like, oh, okay. And I tried so hard to convince myself it was okay, but it was terrible. And I was like, okay, so everybody on YouTube, because I'm using like premium protein powder. Like, this is not the $15 a jar stuff from Walmart. Like, my protein powder is $40 for 23 servings. Which I think the one at Walmart is like $15 for like 30 servings or something. It's like it's not the protein powder's fault. Like, the protein powder is good. It's just a bad recipe. It's not that I'm tired of eating eggs, because y'all know how much I love eggs. I wanted something different. For a day or two. But yeah, that something different was definitely not protein powder pancakes, because, ew. Wait, no. I gotta do black first. Oh, I guess I gotta put that in the next one instead of letting it go. Whatever. When I was at GNC looking for the fruity cereal milk protein powder, they sell, I haven't seen it anywhere else. I'm assuming it's, I wish it was at Walmart, because it probably wouldn't be $3 a bar. They're called Alani protein bars. I had a Fruity Pebble ones one time, and yesterday I had one that was just called Munchies. I don't know what it was, but it was like chocolate chip cookies, pretzels, and butter on the cover. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I like it. They are so good. Like, I could eat that when I wanted something that wasn't eggs for breakfast, but they're $3 a piece. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't be spending $90 on breakfast every month. Could I? Well, I guess it depends on what I was having for lunch and dinner. But yeah, they only had 17 carbs. I don't know how many, what the protein and stuff was, but they were really good. Like, it was covered in, I don't think it was actual chocolate, because the carbs would have been higher, but it was, you know, a chocolate coating. And the Fruity Pebbles one I had was really good too. So I think that'll be like a special treat. I'm not always by that GNC. That's where the it used to be the bad Dollar Tree, but since they moved, the good Dollar Tree is now the bad Dollar Tree, and the bad Dollar Tree is the acceptable Dollar Tree. So I'm over there sometimes going to that Dollar Tree, but it's just, I miss the other one. But there's a GNC right there, and that's where they're opening the Planet Fitness, and I'm just like, I'm never going to be able to park at this Dollar Tree again. Or probably GNC. And it's tucked in this little corner. I'm just like, I know they said it's a Planet Fitness, like, please let it be anything else, literally anything else. Because we have a Dollar Tree in Metairie. And it's like the nicest one. It's not nice. They usually have a pretty good assortment of stuff. You know, they're good about getting stuff out. And there was nothing next to it, and they put in a Planet Fitness. And now it's like, you gotta drive around for 10 minutes to find a parking spot. To which I say, no thank you. Yeah, they put in a Planet Fitness and an urgent care. next to the Dollar Tree in Metairie, and I was like, okay, well, nobody's ever getting in that Dollar Tree ever again. Me and my mom went to a new Dollar Tree in Metairie on the way back from Walmart. It was closer to Kenner. My dad actually still been in Kenner. It was really nice. It was clean. Like, there wasn't a bunch of stuff in the aisles, and they had stuff that I haven't been able to find at any other Dollar Tree. Oh wait, are these picks right? Let me show you if I can. I think that's them right there. Yeah, they had these maple leaves. It's like an actual pick. You know, like, I consider this like a bush. Like, I would consider this a bush, but this one, I mean, it's like a straight up pick. I think they had them in 2 colors, and I looked online because I was like, I will order a case of these because they're really nice. I mean, they're really nice for Dollar Tree. I mean, I love Dollar Tree's fall florals anyway, but I just, I made the blue wreath with these, and it came out really nice. But I can't find any more of them. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and say that there is not going to be enough mesh to finish this wreath. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more, really? I don't think there's 4 up there. It's a little unsettling. 1. Oh, maybe, yeah, there is, okay. Oh man, that means I don't have 1 for the middle? Yeah, that silver one's got to be long because there's at least 2 or 3 more 18-inch cuts on there. But yeah, we went off yesterday, and then we came home after going to Walmart, and then we went to Dollar Tree, and then we went to GNC, and we got home, and my mom was like, my stomach kind of hurts, and I was like, I kind of feel like I'm dying, and she's like, maybe you should eat something, and I was like, no, I'll risk it. So she didn't even like stay for lunch. Like, she usually stays until like 12, and she was gone by 10. And I got in bed, and I was just like, okay, time for me to take a muscle relaxer, disassociate for a while, and hopefully everything will be better when I wake up. And it wasn't. I was just like, okay, I'm still like, I'm feeling dead. But we're working on it. We are coming up with something that, you know, I will continue to be on a diet and lose weight, but I won't feel like I'm dying all the time. Like, maybe just when I get up in the morning. And today's my first day where I'm really trying. See, I already have my water over here. I'm really trying to get in my 64 ounces of water. Yesterday I got to 32, but I got a late start. But I was like, all right. I'm pretty proud of myself, because I am not a water drinker, even though I know how important that is. I used to just drink like, did I just mess this up? Yep. Alright, silver, black, this one's upside down. Okay, how do I undo this? I'm gonna move this one. Actually, I'm just gonna clip this one. Get the black on top, so the silver goes on top of this. I don't like that. I don't like trying to do that. Okay, so that was all for nothing, but... Okay, so black and then silver. I'm sure I messed it up somewhere else around here, but it'll be okay. This joint mesh is so flimsy. Silver and then black. And this should be my second to last piece. Yep. Oh no, there's enough for middle piece. Yay! Okay, I thought there was only 2 pieces left of this 3. Okay, what did I say? Silver and then black? So the last Fear Street movie came out yesterday, and it was so good. Like, I don't like that they veered so far off from what the books say the story of the, you know, the origin of everything was, because I feel like the way the movies were, there's no room to make a lot of the other books into movies, which they kind of hinted at the end of the finale. But I would love, oh my god, y'all, like they made a trilogy of movies out of the Cheerleader series. Oh my god. I would be so happy. But I also kind of wish they would have done those Fear Street movies, like waited until October. Because all it did, when I was watching, I was like, I want to watch a Halloween movie, I want to watch a Halloween movie. So I started watching a Hubie Halloween last night, which, y'all want to see what production budget should look like in a movie? Y'all gotta go watch that. This entire it's an Adam Sandler movie, so it's stupid. And he's ridiculous, and he's, I mean, you're 60 years old, can you stop me talking like that? It's annoying. However old he is, I don't know. Like, it's been like 40 years of you doing that. Can you try something new? But the whole town, it's Salem, where the movie takes place, and the whole town is decked out for Halloween. And when I say, like, every set piece is decorated for Halloween, it's, like, crazy. Like, I was like, look, and it's a Netflix film, too. I was like, okay, so Fear Street took all the money for the first 2 movies and put it towards music. And Hubie Halloween put it towards set design. Because it's just like Halloween on steroids in that movie. And it makes me want Halloween. Okay. Oh no. Should I do TikTok? I don't know what TikTok is. Like, I know what it is. But, like, I watch it and I'm like, what is the point of this? Why would I not watch a 2-hour YouTube video? Why am I going to watch this 6-second thing? Alright, that's on this side, so this one needs to be on this side. When I say that, I mean this is on this side of the bar, so when I pull it over, it needs to come on this side of this bar, so the tension keeps it from sliding. Alright, I'm going to turn this over and see... do we want black or silver in the middle? I feel like it's pretty evenly balanced like this, although looking in the camera, I'm seeing more silver. Let's do the silver on the bottom and the black on top. Which means we have to do it opposite. So we do the black first. is this spring? I'm still just like so confused by that Joann's line. That like, you know what people like to see in spring? Silver and metallics. Like what? No. And they're like also black. People love to see black, wide black stripes in spring. And I'm just like, what? I don't understand. I don't understand what happened at this meeting for this design. This collection. That would be like my dream job. Like being like, okay, what are we gonna sell for Christmas this year? And I'd be like, hey, for Christmas, let's do all orange and hot pink. What do y'all think? And Joann's would probably be like, yeah, that's good. I can kind of get behind the gold deco mesh that we use and that pink one, but this silver, I was just like, what does that have to do with spring? I said, that is a Halloween mesh. Okay. Should we bounce? Should we bounce? I'm feeling better, y'all. I just need to come on here and talk to my friends. Okay, so I am going to accent this with purple, but I'm going to do that later. I just wanted to grab my sign, which is not done. I still need to put another coat on it. We made this on Patreon. Y'all. This is it's a tone-on-tone damask, which you can barely see because I distressed it so much. But this is a glitter vinyl from Dollar Tree. Surprisingly. I put it on, I put the paper on with the decoupage iron-on method. I bought this SVG on Etsy, which I'm pretty sure I'm never going to do again because they have been emailing me nonstop about feedback. Do they do that when y'all buy one of my wreaths? Like, that's super annoying. Like, if you don't leave feedback, you don't leave feedback. But yeah, I put it on here, put some polyacrylic over it. I had a little tear right here from when I was peeling off the transfer tape, so I went through, just kind of distressed the edge some, and then I was like, that's a whole bunch of stuff that just fell over and woke up the dog. I just went back and distressed it, and I was like, okay, I like that. Because I was going to try to do it, you know, the Ouija board has the, like, wood grain on it. I was going to stain that, but once I stained this purple, I was just like, ugh. I was like, that wood grain is not pretty. So, flipped it over, decoupage, vinyl, and now I'm going to put a crackle finish over the top of it. And, yeah, let that dry, and then I will come back and add it to the wreath, and I don't know what else is going in here. I wish I had some black flowers, but I don't. So when I come back, we'll have the sign all done. Hopefully it's going to need a while to dry, but we'll be okay, I think. And then we will, yeah, we will make some more progress on this wreath. All right, I have cut some tails. I'm going to put my bow maker over there. I was going to make the bow first, but let me actually throw some tails in here first. Oh, please don't let everything fall off this table. Okay, just most of it, not everything. That's good. I cut 4 2.5 purple, 4 1.5 purple, and 8 of this damask. I love this ribbon. I wish it was centered, but what you gonna do? So every other, let's see, I think I'm gonna put it on, I like it better on the black. I think I like it better on the black. Every other one, every black one on the outside is going to get a purple and a damask, but alternating the sizes of the purple. And I did really want to do another ribbon, but all I have is black and white. I can't find black ribbon anywhere. So I didn't think the black and white really went with this. Yeah. These are cut at 14 inches. found like a 50-yard roll of velvet from the Wreath shop maybe, but I got so aggravated because everything else I wanted was out of stock, and I was like, I'm not ordering anything. Damask first. So it's pretty like feeling like pretty okay this morning when I first. It's like dinner time now. I was feeling okay, just kind of tired, and then my blood sugar dropped to 88. And I was laying in bed and I was like, why do I feel so bad? Why do I feel so bad? And I got up and tested my sugar because I didn't have the Dexcom. It's since arrived and I put it on, but I was like, why do I feel so bad? And I tested my sugar and I was like, oh. I was like, okay. And I don't think 88 is particularly like super low, but it is when, you know, it's been, how do I want these? I don't know how I want these. Damask purple, damask purple. Okay. You know, when it's been so high for the past couple of months. So I texted my mom and I was like, something's wrong with me. And she was like, hospital wrong? And I was like, oh God, no. I am not going back to the hospital. Like, I would have to be like gunshot wound, run over by a car, stabbed by a psycho mass killer to go back to the hospital. And I feel like my body temperature is starting because I ate a lot today. Like I had the breakfast. No, I had an omelet this morning. That's what it was, an omelet and some strawberries. For lunch, I had pizza stuff inside of a wrap with some strawberries that I ate for my sugar, and a thing of probiotic prunes to try to bring my sugar up, because I was like, of course, my sugar's low and I feel like I'm dying and there is nothing for me to eat in this house to bring it up. And then I had a protein shake around 3. So after I work on this a little bit, my sign's not going to be dry tonight because I put 7 pounds of glitter on it. This I need to do 2.5 inch ribbon. I'm going to go, I already logged in, what did I log in? My chicken salad, which is 100 calories worth of chicken. I don't count the salad. I'm not going to count a handful of baby greens. And then I think my dressing's like 10 calories. It's a Skinny Girl. I got the poppy seed one and I was like, I don't know if I like this, but I like the honey mustard. Purple, damask, purple, damask, purple, damask, purple, damask. Okay. So yeah, that's dinner. And I think my phone's charging in the other room, but I'm almost positive I might have enough to have, like, mashed potatoes. I might have enough left over, because I switched my calories from 1,200 to, I think I said that early in this video. Y'all gotta forgive me if I have. I'm starved and confused. I was so confused earlier. I was like, I was laying in bed and like I was shaking, and like I was confused, and I was like, what? I hate that. I would so rather my blood sugar be high. Like me and my mom talked about this. Like I would rather my blood sugar be high and me be peeing all the time. Damask, purple, damask, purple. Yeah. Okay. When I say damask purple, I'm trying to damask. Purple, damask, purple, damask. Damask, purple, damask. Damask purple, damask purple, damask purple, damask purple, damask purple. Okay, those were wrong. And that one's probably wrong too. So damask purple, damask purple, damask purple, damask purple, damask purple. Okay. Does anybody pronounce that damask? Because not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that sounds really weird. So that used 6 of them to go around the outside. I have 2 left over if I need to fill in somewhere. Okay, damask purple, damask purple, damask purple, damask purple. And these need to all be kind of finagled slightly. Ooh, this is getting spooky. Pretty. Spooky but pretty. That's what everybody said about me in high school. He's spooky, but he's pretty. Alright, ideally I would like to get 3 bows. I don't think it's going to happen. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. So I'm going to do... tail. Do like 5.5. I am ready to eat. I'm all the way up to my highest dose of Ozempic too. And that might have been why I felt a little weird, because I always feel a little like off after I take it. So yeah, hopefully, and like this week, I've noticed that, you know, I had all those really bad not bad side effects, but just like the feeling crappy, the headache, the fatigue, the stomach aches. I didn't have any of those this week. From Saturday's dose. Maybe I did like a little bit, but not like as bad as they were, so I guess I'm getting used to that too. This would be 6. Ah, crap, those are going the same way. Does it matter? Probably not. And the loops will be at 5. I hate that these are on top of each other like this. But it'll be okay. Alright. Thumb on top. Fingers on either side. Wow, this is like the smallest bow I've made in like a month. The last couple of wreaths I've made have all had enormous bows on them. I might have stuff, y'all. I remember that film, that movie. I can't believe I almost called it a film. That movie Splice. I listened to a podcast. I listened to a bunch of podcasts, but the one I was listening to, they were doing it because it was one of the guy's birthdays, and he's been wanting to talk about Splice, and the other guy's like, no, that's a terrible movie, but they finally did it because it was his birthday. And they're talking about it. I was like, is that movie really that bad? I was like, I know, I saw it. I didn't think it was that bad, but I rewatched it today, and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. It's Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley, who's apparently like a superstar Canadian. If this is the ribbon I run out of, I'm just gonna have 5. I think I'm okay. I know I brought more pipe cleaners over here. Let me get up and then find them right here. Yep. Okay. So I watched that, and then I've been watching, like, I really miss Bon Appetit. You know, since that whole expose where they found out everybody was racist and sexist and just all around terrible people. Oh, that's wrong. One of y'all go up there. I don't care which one it is. Just one of y'all go up there. One of y'all come down here. So I was watching one of the top fingers on each side. I was watching one of the chefs from her personal channel, and then I was like, let me go back and watch some old episodes. And I watched they had this series called Make It Perfect, and the first time they did pizza, like it was like 6 of them or 8 of them or whatever, and like one person tackled the sauce and one person tackled the dough, and one group of people, one team, one couple, tackled each part of the pizza. And then the one that I rewatched was the Thanksgiving one, where they decide to figure out how they're gonna write up this perfect Thanksgiving for the magazine, and they film it all, and like they go through, like, when they're doing the turkey episode, I was like, what is the budget over at Bon Appetit? But I guess it's probably pretty high. They're trying to like figure out if they want to roast a bird, or deep fry it, or smoke it, and do they want to dry brine it or wet brine it, and do they want to glaze it with this? So they go through like 15 turkeys, and all I'm thinking about the whole time is, I'm like, all right, these guys are roasting all these turkeys. Where are they going? Like, I know they're in the Condé Nast building, and it's huge, but that's a lot of turkey. There is glitter everywhere, and I am not upset about it. Except that I did just glitter the sign for this, and it put glitter everywhere, and it took me like 10 minutes to clean it up. But yeah, I'm watching that. It's so, I actually just finished it earlier. So I think I'm going to go back and do the pizza one. They make this, it's a pumpkin pie, because they're like, oh, well, we don't know what kind of pie we want, and one person's like, oh, well, we eat pecan, the other person's like, oh, you gotta make pumpkin, so they do a pumpkin pie with a pecan, like, candied pecans on top, and I don't even like, I hate pecan pie, like, to me, it's just like, I mean, it's sugar and nuts, like, that's pretty much it. My mom makes one every year, everybody loves them. I'm just like, ugh. Oh no. Y'all, This ribbon is going to test me. What are they supposed to be in? 5? She said not today. Damn it. Alright, so if I pull this one in, teeny tiny bit. You know what, that'll have to work. How did I run out of that one? I thought I pretty much used those purples together. But I still have some of the wide purple left, so maybe I didn't. This is a new way I'm doing this. I'm taking them, pulling them tight like that, since my nail is not there anymore, and then giving them a couple of twists. You are done for now. Yeah, this one's looking a little wimpy, but it'll be okay. I'm going to put this one in the middle of wherever I put it since it's different. I'm just going to put these on because it doesn't really matter where I put them because I'm just going to turn the wreath whatever way I want the sign to go. I did have that on the first try. Wow. I'm just going to pull those a little because I don't want them to completely sink into the wreath. And I did end up glittering the sign, which I said I was going to put crackle on it, and I did. But my thing is beeping again. I just set up my new Dexcom and it's telling me that the sensor's wrong. And I'm like, okay, well, it's going to have to be right because I don't have, only have a certain number of them. I put the crackle on the sign and I think I used the older bottle because I have 2 bottles and I think I used the older one because it did not crackle. It just like looked goopy. So I tried to fix that. That didn't work. So I did it again. And then right when I was almost done with that one, I hit the vinyl with the iron and it melted a hunk of it. And I was like, are you serious? So I went back to the crackle side, sanded it a little bit more, and then glittered it. And if all goes according to plan, it should look pretty good. So see, what I'm saying here is that if I want to put my sign here, I can. If I want to put my sign here, I can, or here, because the bows aren't directional. And I guess I got my temperature under control because I'm sweating now. I talked to my mom earlier and she's like, you sound better. And I was like, yeah. I said, I just, like, I panic so bad when I don't feel right, but I don't know what's wrong. Is anybody else like that where you just like, something's wrong, I don't know what it is, but I know something is wrong? Okay, so you have to go there. You can go here. You here. You there. You there. Other tail. Oh, my other loop. This tail. the bow should look. I mean, at least those, the big 2.5 inch. My back is starting to crap out too. Ooh. Anyway, that beeping is because the damn sensor won't. It takes like 2 hours to warm up, and mine's like, oh no, you need to put a new sensor on. And I'm like, no, I can't. I mean, I could, but then that means I'm going to lose 10 days because this one's not on there right, even though I followed the instructions. So we're just going to have to see what the good Lord has in store for us. But hopefully it picks up. The whole time I was in the shower, it was beeping, and I was like, what is that beeping for? I was like, I was enjoying my shower too. I was sitting in my shower chair. Because I have a shower chair because my back hurts so much. Sitting in my shower chair, listening to a podcast, enjoying myself. Not actually showering. Because what I do is I shower as soon as I get in the shower, and then I sit down and I'm like, all right, time to relax for like an hour. Let me go a little bit lower on these. And it was like, bring, and I was like, what the hell is that? What's going on? Is that a weather alert? Is that a tornado? Stupid thing that costs $1 million a month and it doesn't work. Sometimes. Okay. We gotta shake it out. Which not only like perfectly puffs up your ribbons, but it gets all the excess out. Alright, so that was where we're at. I am going to go see what's going on with this monitor, eat some dinner, and I think that's it for today because I am kind of wiped out. I want to get some silver skulls in here, but I don't know if I have any skulls. And it's July, so I don't know if I'm going to find any skulls, but we'll see. Alright, this side has been through the ringer. This was the paper and the vinyl side, which had the little mess up here and here. I put the crackle on it, and that did not work out because I think the bottle was old, like it was kind of goopy and gross, so I did it again on this side, but the paper didn't stick down correctly, and then when I was trying to iron it back down, I hit the vinyl right here, and it melted a little bit of it with the iron, so flipped it back over to the other side, sanded off the crackle as much as I could, and then I was like, glitter solves everything, so that's what we have now, a very glittery side. And you can't see that the vinyl was glitter, but whatever. I am trying to figure out how where I want to put this. I would like it to be not in the, like I want it over here, but I don't want it in the middle. So probably there, I would imagine. So I put some cable mounts on the back with E6000 and the little sticky. I don't think this one's going to be attached to anything, so I'm going to leave that off. Hey, can you see where I like change colors right here? maybe. It was weird. But I like the glittery one. Oh crap, I did that wrong. It needs to be this one. So what's going on with you guys today? It's Sunday. I just had ramen noodles for the first time in months, weeks, whatever, a month. They were terrible. I was like, oh, maybe they've always tasted like this. Maybe they've always been terrible. So I wasted a bunch of calories on that, but whatever. I have an Ozempic headache, so I decided to treat myself to a really terrible lunch. But I got my Dexcom in the mail yesterday, my new sensors and my new transmitter and the monitor and everything. Y'all, when I tell you my nutritionist, when I went to see her and she gave me the Dexcom for the first time, she literally went like, she scanned it with my phone, she stuck it in my arm, she's like, okay, it's done. And I was like, oh, that's it? She's like, yeah, it's real easy. I did the same thing. It would not pair with my phone because it goes through Bluetooth. It was like, nope, I don't really feel like doing that. So it kept telling me to replace the sensor, and I was like, I can't replace this. No, it kept telling me to replace the sensor, and I was like, I can't do that because I only have 10 of them, and they have to last for 3 months, which is as long as the transmitter the transmitter lasts. I get so confused. Like, I feel like they're stupidly named. But anyway, so I keep trying to do it. It won't pair up. They send me a monitor that it pairs up with fine, but the monitor is like, I was like, what is this? This looks like a graphing calculator from the ones I use in high school. I said, I don't want this. I want to be able to see it on my phone. Like, it's just easier to see everything on my phone, and I can export it, and I can, see all these different graphs, and it's easier to navigate. So trying, can't get it to work. I end up uninstalling the app, reinstalling it, calling customer support, which that was an ordeal. I was like, yeah, I just need to get my Dexcom pair with my phone. It's not working. She's like, okay, well, tell me your entire history and your address and I was like, oh my god, it was like 45 minutes of me telling her everything that I didn't, like, why do you, I know that they need to know that, so, like, I have an account there, but I was like, geez, lady, come on. And, of course, as soon as she's like, okay, well, let's try to troubleshoot your problem, the thing popped up and it started working. And I was like, okay, it's good, bye. Thank you. And she said, well, feel free to call us back. And I was like, yeah, maybe not. But it's working now. And I have a widget to see it's right there. Like when let me clock my phone. When I go over, it's right there, so I don't have to go all the way 3 slides down to get to the app. Okay, that looks good. I am going, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna try to grab a pipe cleaner from somewhere in here. I know I didn't cut those, right? Okay, these are right here. This one could be cut. see, I want one right here. I want this one. And we will put probably the shorter one in there. I mean the 1.5 inch. I cut 8. I only put 6 on the outside, so that gave me 2 to fill in here. And maybe that's it. I don't know if I'm going to need to fill in anywhere else because I have some other stuff to put on here. I wish I had some black roses, but I stupidly use them on another wreath. Well, not stupidly. I mean, at the time I was like, oh, that's a good idea, but I wish I had them for this wreath. And I think Dollar Tree had purple roses for Halloween last year too. I would also like those, but we're gonna make do. Definitely have to go through and cut off all these extra pipe cleaners. But I have decided to only do that once I'm done with everything, because every time I cut one off, I'm like, I need the pipe cleaner right here. Okay, now, let me see. I have some, look at that, chrome skull. Has anybody seen that movie? That's a good movie. I have 2 of them, and these are the Dollar Tree skulls that I spray painted. Gotta turn this the right way. They want one here, right? And then I want one here. Facing this way, so this one will face like that. Yes. I just don't know how to get these in here. I mean, I feel like this one could be glued right in there. Which, why not? Because y'all know these are plastic, they're super lightweight. And I might have to go and put a pipe cleaner back here to hold it down, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, they're no heavier than any of the other stuff I glue into Wreath, so. Yeah, see, I don't want it to, like when I pick it up, I don't want the skull to fall forward. I need to go this way. What the hell? Pretty secure. This one's still drying. I have another piece of ribbon which I would like to put here, but then why does this keep trying to sneak in? No. I wouldn't mind that ribbon like up here, but then it's going to be like one on top of the other. Yeah, ramen noodles are gross. I think it's one of those things where I was like, oh, I shouldn't be eating this, but it's purple damask. Purple damask. But they did taste off. I probably should have checked the expiration date, God only knows. It's one of those things that expired in 2007. Wiring this one in because there's not a place to put it. There's a pipe cleaner nearby, but I want it over just a little bit. Purple damage, purple. That feels good. That feels good. I might go in with my glue gun and just kind of hit the backs of those a little bit. Business. It's raining. It's always raining. We live in Seattle, Washington now. Alright? We live in wherever Twilight's was. Forks. We live in Forks, Washington. And I'm a sexy werewolf, and you're a sexy vampire. And we're both fighting over a admittedly mousy girl. Let me stand up and get a look at this. Okay, that's in there, that's in there. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I found one purple rose and I was like, wait a minute, y'all. Don't wait a minute. Y'all can continue living your lives. I did find this though, that can go in there. That doesn't need to go in there. That can go in the garbage. And we can kind of dot these around, I think. What do we think? Does anybody else have to like stand up once they're done and make a final assessment from like higher up? Oh, this one's even got purple glitter on it. I mean, it's barely got purple glitter on it, but I kind of like that. Just one little spider. Unless there's another one in here somewhere that I don't see yet. y'all, this is all I have to do today. And I'm pretty happy about it. Well, I gotta check to make sure the ads are placed correctly for tomorrow's videos. Well, this week's videos, this upcoming week's videos, because I know I posted about it on the community tab, but YouTube has this thing where like they will automatically put the ads in for you. But when I say mid-roll ads, I mean like every 15 minutes I feel like maybe you should watch 5 seconds of something that you can skip most of the time. You know, keep my lights on and stuff. YouTube apparently feels like you should watch an ad every 14 seconds. And you should watch like 100 more than I would ever put in a video. I looked at one of them and I was like, there is an ad like every 30 seconds. And I usually do it's usually about every 10 minutes. Sometimes it's more than that if the video is longer. Or shorter, I mean. But, yeah, I have to go through every Sunday. I guess I could go through and do the whole month, but I'm just like, I'll just do it week by week because it's a pain to go through there and have to place all the ads manually, but it's better than having a million ads. I know I hate ads on YouTube, but somebody's got to keep us in this 98-cent glitter from Walmart that I use way too much, probably. Alright, and I think that is it. I wish that I could go take pictures of this outside, but it's raining. Of course it is. It's always raining. Pull off any little glue strings. Cut off any... I gotta go back and cut off the extra pipe cleaners. But yeah, there we go. Gonna zoom in? Oh, a little bit. One Ouija planchette Halloween wreath. I like it. I do wish I had maybe some more black. And I wish I had some florals or something, but it's July. That's not even like late July, it's like mid-July. Alright, so all the ribbons are from Craft Outlet, Dollar Tree. I bought the SVG from an Etsy shop. The wood rounds come from Amazon, and the mesh was from Craft Outlet and Joann's. So, yeah. And this is it Rust-Oleum Bright Coat Chrome? That's the spray paint I used on these, because I think that's the most reflective metallic silver there is. That actually looks like metal when you spray it. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to buy this wreath, it'll be linked in my Etsy shop down below, along with Instagram, Patreon if you want to. I think we did this sign. Did we do this sign? I think we did the first version of the sign. Which is actually this version, which is without the glitter. But there's a bunch of other stuff there, exclusive videos, tutorials, exclusive content, stuff like that. Why is my camera so crooked? Anyway, and Venmo if you want to send me a tip so I can buy more skulls when they become available. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you later. Bye-bye.